Got any more knowledge on this game? Any more wisdom to share?
There will be times in this game where you have to independently leave your teammates to hold switches. In that time, if you were using Tails, then Tails can or flying type characters can independently use attacks exclusive to when they're alone.
Wow.
For example, this is the first appearance of Tails' dummy ring bombs.
Were they not in one of the Game Gear games?
They were.
Well, don't you just kind of look like an asshole right now. Oh, Phantom T.
Silence.
Who fucking cares about the Game Gear? That's my rebuttal.
Wait, are these bunny rabbit egg pawns?
Yes, they are.
Yes.
What about this guy?
It's
That's
That's.
cool.
I always found it weird when we still had the egg pawns for a while, but they never brought back these designs or like these unique egg pawns. It's just the generic orange
Yeah, I was
ones.
hyped to see them back in Sonic Colors, but then like didn't do anything with them.
But what about
Yeah.
what if, guy? Okay, hear me out, guys. What if we had generic white egg pawns? What if we made them even more generic?
Yeah, what if we just like made them less silly? That's what they said when making Sonic Forces.
Seeing those egg pawns like that, it made me so sad.
It hurt your heart.
Like it did.
I felt like honestly, it felt like Eggman Land and Sonic Unleashed was lesser for not having egg pawns.
I'll give you that fair.
Like,
We
where's
did
my
have those.
silly guys?
We had those like really buff Eggman robots.
All those.
Oh
Look at
yeah,
all those
Like the
buff
purple
Eggman
ones.
robots.
Yeah, they were
where
big ones.
and then you
Big
got
ones.
to play as a set of like
Dude,
what
sequence
three?
break.
Yeah, dang.
I told
I
you I'm
actually
trapped.
have
I'm goaded.
sequence. I think I've shown my epic sequence breaking exploits on twitch.tv/phantom.
Yeah, but all the VODs are probably gone. You
Yeah,
never.
I don't think that. Yeah, that VOD's gone.
I think I saved them.
You have them saved on a hard drive.
I think I do. I think I had. I might have uploaded them. I don't know. I'll have to check. It's been a while.
It's been a couple minutes.
That's a lot of minutes, like a ton of
Just how
minutes.
we,
Hmm.
that just like how we recorded Xenoblade in only a few weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
We
was
just took
just a
small
couple of
breaks in
weeks.
between.
What do we have there?
Oh, and then another thing I wanted to. Oh wait, actually, Mew, you
Knuckles.
didn't. You never shared your story about how you discovered Sonic Heroes.
Oh yeah. I, to be completely honest, don't know how. Like it literally, it appeared in my house one day.
It just showed up.
It just showed
in,
up. I don't remember. I don't remember how or when this happened. But I got Sonic Heroes on the PlayStation 2, and I loved it. It was it was the peakest of gaming.
That's wonderful. I
Because
would.
Sonic Heroes.
I could not imagine waking up to find Sonic Heroes in my house one day.
I
Because
seriously
believe it
don't
or
know how I
not.
got it. It's crazy. It's like a gap in my memory.
Okay, so actually here, make sure you land on the die.
I'm trying to land on the die.
Uh, because I was gonna say you can actually like skip half of this if you
Well, I
jump
tried.
off the last dice and fly with
I
tails.
really tried.
What's it? I think yeah, I made it like literally half of my childhood like mission to find a copy of this game. Uh, I don't think I've said it. I don't think I've shared the story on recording, but
You bitch.
like I was looking for this game so long that at some point in middle school, I got this one kid knew how much I liked Sonic, and so he offered to just give me his
Give you
copy
Sonic.
of Sonic Heroes. Allegedly, it was Sonic Heroes, and I was like, "Oh my god, yes, please give it to me." Because while I didn't have a GameCube anymore, I don't know what happened to the one that my family had, but
Hmm.
I didn't have that anymore. I did have a Nintendo Wii. All I
Yeah.
just needed was a GameCube controller and a memory card. So then he gave me his copy of Sonic Heroes
Uh
in a case belonging to The Incredibles
huh.
on PlayStation 2.
I always wanted that game as a
Incredibles for
kid.
the PS2.
Yeah.
Well, if you ever get a copy, I can give you the case. Um,
if you got it, I'll give you the case. That's fine.
and I go home that day. I fire up the Wii. I'm so fucking excited that I get back to, because the reason why I wanted to get back to the game so long is because of course after I played at the McDonald's, it was like the game I got once. Got to play again. From Blockbuster, renting it out from Blockbuster,
Yeah.
and I played that game like all day. Right about up till bedtime, and I didn't get to beat the game because I was just about to finish up Egg or Final Fortress with Team Chaotix. And it was right when I was in the middle of that my mom said that we had to go and return it.
No, dude, you should have told her you're about to beat the
Wow.
game.
Like, no, mom, I'm going to shit my pants and then play this game so I can so we can
Mom, I'm almost about to uncover like what the heck the funny voice on the walkie-talkie is.
Yeah.
return
How do
Uh,
people have so much trouble with this level?
because
You-
skill it.
you can't say that. You can't say that.
Can't say that.
That's a slur, you know.
What if
Okay, we're
what if I
still
like
going
doing it?
not a
I'll
hate-
do it again.
It's not a hate crime if you love doing it.
It's so true. So true.
What's it? And yeah, so like I'm about to fire up this Wii with my cool new copy of Sonic Heroes, and then I open up the Incredibles 2 for the PlayStation case, and
Yep.
inside I find not Sonic Heroes, but instead a mildly decent conditioned disc of Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut.
What? Okay,
Huh.
interesting.
People would say that's an upgrade.
Some people would probably say it's an upgrade. So,
Well, I played it and I enjoyed it fine enough, but it wasn't my beloved Sonic Heroes.
not by Sonic. Not by Sonic.
hashtag not my
Later
Sonic.
that school year, the kid said that his mom found out that he just gave away their stuff and that he needs it back.
Uh,
I never gave it back.
yeah, but I already ate it. I'm sorry.
Nice. That's so funny.
He never asked me about it again.
You literally stole that. He has a similar story that he tells to this day of that time a kid stole his video game.
Yeah.
He probably posted it to Reddit.
I would be surprised if he actually like seriously played video games. Other than that, I have another funny story about
The Hedgehog.
how I lost my friend's copy of Sonic Rush.
Bro,
no,
dude,
Sonic
you're a
Man
little,
too.
you're a little thief.
Yeah, you're
You're actually
No,
kind
it
of like
wasn't- I
a.
wasn't a thief.
It
It was Sonic Advance 3.
You're actually kind of like take people's property and never give it back.
You're a little demon.
A little
Well, if
demon.
it's any consolation, she pestered me for the rest of our foreseeable lives.
Yeah,
about-
she should. You
about it.
literally. You destroyed her property.
Every time I passed her in the hallway, she'd say $30.
Dude, and she resists you
mean-
for life now.
She was very playful about it, but it was kind of like a half joking thing. Until one day this kid, who I kind of feel really bad because it's kind
You
of one
feel
of
really
those-
bad, but you don't do it. You didn't do anything about it.
Not bad enough to actually do
No, no,
anything
no.
about it. Not
No,
not
no,
bad
hold
enough
on,
for
like-
reconciliation.
No, hold on. Like, what's it? This because this is another kid. This wasn't my friend whose copy I lost. Like this guy. I feel like this is one of those awkward situations where like he thinks you're friend. Like he thought we were friends, but like I barely knew. I barely knew him.
Yeah.
Damn.
But he said that
He's watching this
he
video right
knows
now.
he knew that I liked Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sounds like everyone
So
kind of knew that.
he kind of as a goodbye gift before we move on to the next school or whatever. Maybe he was moving. I don't know. All I know is that he approached me, or all I remember is that he approached me and he gave me his copy of Sonic Advance 3. And I'm like, holy shit! I know just what to do with
Hey,
this.
that's not balloons.
Yeah, those are not balloons. Those will fuck you up.
I don't like that.
Um, but what I instead did is that I immediately turned around and gave that copy back to my friend whose copy I lost.
Okay, I see. So you gave away a gift from a dear friend. That's arguably worse, TBH.
But it was resolved.
It ended. The saga after literal years was finally concluded.
That's literally like an RPG fetch quest you just did.
Yeah.
That's like one of those
That's
quest
true.
chains.
Yeah, it's one of those Pokemon or or what? There's like, what game is it where it's like there's a whole trade quest? I think it is Xenoblade.
Ocarina of Time.
Oh, Ocarina, yeah, you trade a bunch of fucking shit for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a mini version of that.
Did you ever get Bigoron sword?
I did actually.
Wow. What about
Um,
IRL? Hey Knuckles.
No.
Hey Knuckles. What's up, buddy? Oh.
I think that
Oh. Ooh. You
yeah.
don't like that. Come on, friend.
Yeah, you gotta stop and you gotta jump.
Come
That's
on.
the key. That is the ultimate wisdom to Sonic Heroes
Come on,
I can give you.
little Echidnia, you can do it.
What's it? Like No, yeah, it's good stuff. Oh, you can't switch. You're exclusively Sonic. Watch out, cause the Dark Chow will throw the bombs.
That's so evil. Why would you do that?
Cause he's a prick.
It's not nice. You can't do that. Freaking sweet.
Let's go.
I don't know. That was a little more difficult than last times.
Oh yeah. What's it? I remember what I was gonna say now. I will say the coolest Zelda related thing I've done in my life is I got to go to right around when I went to go take my big trip up through the East Coast.
Yeah.
We went to New York City just in time for me to play the pre-release demo of The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword.
Holy cow.
Yeah,
Was
so that was cool.
Did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy it. I got to see
But-
the nuclear melted Game Boy.
The what?
Yeah, you don't know that there's a Game Boy that literally survived a
Oh.
nuclear blast.
The Normandy Game Boy?
It's yeah, the outer casing is melted and everything, and it's still fully functional.
Huh. Where's... Get back here.
And something I noticed Nintendo likes to do is whenever something does really good, they like to make sure they display that shit.
Yeah.
That's why the Nintendo Museum exists.
Yeah, Xenoblade X is in the Nintendo Museum.
Hell yeah, except that didn't do really good, but hopefully it will
did.
now.
Xenoblade X is literally the best game ever made. I mean, it didn't do
I
good.
mean- I mean, like, in terms of sales.
Sales doesn't matter. This is art. Not everything has to be about money with you. What are you, Square Enix?
Yeah, I mean, I always love putting unrealistic expectations on the sales of my games and then call everything a disappointment.
Yeah, especially when we only release it on one platform.
Final Fantasy 15 sold decently because it was multi-platform. What if we just didn't do that?
Never did that again. Frick.
There was a switch behind you. You were supposed to. Oh, don't go into there. Do not.
Look at that. This game's so easy.
It's easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy. Josh, where are you? I haven't heard from you in a while. Oh, he's like dead, huh?
He's pigging his physics. 1 second.
I think he's actually dead. I think he might have like died on recording.
Josh, what's going on out there? Josh? Josh!
Dude, that poor little guy, all alone and scared, bleeding out somewhere.
God.
Fuck, my bingo. Oh. Yo!
Hey. Yeah, no, not gonna lie. This stage gave me dopamine as a child.
It was priming you for gambling.
I can never let my girlfriend get a hold of this stage.
You wouldn't let her go to Casino Park?
Well, considering that she was extremely bummed out the other day from GameStop fucking over her Pokemon card pre-order. Oh yeah, watch
Oh,
out! Don't let those
Knuckles.
things. Yeah,
I can't take him
You
out.
can
What
also
the
use-
hell?
you can use your Team Blast to kill them all if you need to.
Where is little Josh?
Let me make sure we ping him and say we can't hear him.
Yeah, he could literally be talking right now, and we would never know. Dude, I actually have 23 lives. That's awesome.
Something came up. He suddenly found those Digimon cards that he was looking for earlier.
Is that real, or are you making stuff up?
I'm making stuff up.
Okay. I was gonna say if he muted himself over some Digimon cards, I mean that's against company policy. You're gonna have to
I
get
mean,
him
it's
for
probably
that.
because he found a Renamon card or something like that.
You saying he's gooning?
Possibly.
Should help. You should call him gooning degree. This music actually sounds like Kirby Robobot. That's a good game.
It's so good that they brought Bingo Highway back for 2 of the 3 Sonic racing games. I guess 4 now.
Huh. What if they brought back Seaside Hill, but again?
Yeah, that's actually something I really wanted to talk about during this Let's Play was the fact that... Okay, so here's the deal with Sonic Heroes for those of you who are unaware. Sonic Heroes hasn't been re-released in any capacity because Sega doesn't own the engine that they made this game on. That belonged to a...
Wait,
That belongs to
say
another
that
company.
again?
Yeah, Sega
Tula?
doesn't own the engine that they made this game on. If anything, it belonged to a company that was bought up by EA,
EA
and EA did
Sports.
what they did best, and they completely dismantled the studio
Yep.
and killed it.
They are pretty good at that, you must admit.
So there is literally nobody for Sega to talk to regarding the usage of this engine.
That's awesome.
So I think Sega's way of coping with such a loss is that they put Seaside Hill in so many games. Like, if you like, sure, people will like call it Green Hill Zone, but no, like, sure, Green Hill Zone, the legally named Green Hill Zone, is in a lot of things, but I will say the only thing that rivals it in its sheer number of appearances is Seaside Hill. of course, your example of Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing is one of those examples. But
Frick!
also,
No!
uh-oh, yeah. Oh, there you
My
go, you
key,
freed
my
him.
key!
Oh yeah, also another tip for Sonic Heroes, anytime you have that blue aura or that colored aura around you, that means you have a hitbox.
It's called Aura, bruh.
Yeah. But what's it? But another bunch of appearances that Seaside Hill has, one of my favorites, is there's an anime fighting game that's no longer available because it lived and died on the PSP called Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax, featuring a bunch of spunky anime characters, including Kirito and Asuna from Sword Art Online.
I know them.
Yeah, did you know that they could have fought each other on Seaside Hill?
Did not know that.
Or actually, you know what? I'm wrong. It was Green Hill Zone that was actually featured as the stage, but instead of actually playing Green Hill Zone as the background theme, um, the fighting game had its own rendition of Seaside Hills music called it was called B-side I think it's like B-side Hill or something. Or no, Seaside B Hill. That's what it's called.
That's so
Cuz it's
goofy.
like side B of a record.
Oh, like Celeste. I get it.
Yeah. And so
Yeah.
Seaside Hill, I also believe makes an appearance in Dream events in one of the Sonic, Mario and Sonic games. What the hell just happened?
Something cool.
But yeah, and then of course, when it came to, and then of course, technically, Sonic Heroes, has a somewhat spiritual successor to it in Team Sonic Racing.
Huh?
Yeah, because you're racing in teams of 3.
Oh.
And several of the stages, more so than usual to Sonic racing games, come from Sonic Heroes.
That's cool.
For example, the stage you're on
I
now,
do like
Bingo
Sonic Hero.
Highway, is in fact an actual racetrack in that game.
Can you get a bingo?
I think you can.
Fuck yeah.
That's the most important part to you, the bingo.
Yeah, I need my gambling.
It is imperative to have the Bingo in
Huh?
Bingo Highway. What
I
the
didn't
hell?
even do it. Okay.
I think you just fell off, like you kind of touched the edge and you just kind of sunk like a rock.
That's cool.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like how close that thing is to you.
Me either. He's kind of touching me in a place that's not
Yeah,
appropriate.
just so you know, if it catches all 3 of your guys, then it's instant game over.
Yeah, well, he would never do that, though. I'm too good. I'm too goated.
And then also, hell yeah. In
Yeah.
the IDW, or no, the Archie comics, several Sonic Heroes badniks appear throughout the series.
Dude, I'm throwing. I'm throwing. They also appear in Shadow Generations, by the way.
Oh yeah. That was something I actually really love, is that you had the flying egg pawns.
Yeah, those were. There was a nice addition. I really like them. They're fun.
I
They're-
very much appreciate how accurate to Heroes what's it Rail Canyon is.
How accurate is it?
It's very accurate. It's got like the enemies, it's got the switches and mechanics featured in the game. The only thing that kind of upsets me, the one thing that triggers me
Mm-hmm.
about Shadow Generations Rail Canyon Act 2 is like, okay, they do acknowledge the fact that there is no such thing as a Rail Canyon Act 2 in Sonic Heroes, because each of the stages have different names despite, being continuations of one another.
Yeah.
So like, we were in Seaside Hill, but then we went to Ocean Palace. We
Oh.
were in just we were just in casino level, but now we're on Bingo Highway.
Oh shit! I never noticed that either
Um,
because I don't read.
but Shadow Generations, Rail Canyon Act 2, for its background music, it actually does play the actual second stage of that area, Bullet Station.
Hmm.
But they're playing the music to Bullet Station, but the level isn't Bullet Station. So it bothered me that you never get
Huh?
shot out of a gun.
I.
Oh, that's actually
Oh
normal
shit!
because your teammates hang out here. So then it warped you back to your teammates, and then they respawn Sonic.
That is fascinating.
So what you can do to kind of either you can leave your guys here and they can act as a respawn point for you, or you can switch to Tails, get everybody in the tube, and go together. I will say, however, is that due to the sheer number of pits, it will be highly likely that both of them will die except for you,
Yeah, that's what happened
and
last
then you'll
time.
die.
Gambling.
Oh, there goes Tails.
Yeah, he does that a lot.
That was close. Yeah.
See, this is what pure skill looks. See what skill looks like.
This is what you may not like it, but this is what peak Sonic.
This is
Heroes
peak
performance.
Sonic performance right now. What you are seeing, audience. And I hate to toot my own horn, but I doubt you could do any better, you at home.
Man, if only YouTube still had video responses so that they could.
I could see
prove that
all the
they're-
audience's horrible gameplay. As opposed to my awesome gameplay.
You're keck and they are cringe.
Yeah. And that's all there is to it.
Let's see here.
This really is the disappearance of a healthy degree. He's just gone now.
I have to go into a parallel timeline and select the alternate U's, and then make sure we're all in the club room, and then go onto the dinosaur computer to reset the world and get Josh back.
Yep. That's what's gonna happen. Next time on Fiery Mew videos.
Yeah, he's just kind of like, bro, are you good, Josh? I thought I heard him peep earlier.
No, he didn't.
Listen, buddy, if it's because I accidentally cut you off about your Digimon cards, I'm sorry.